and welcome! I will be showing you I'm going to be creating an experiment.
TNT!
About which blocks enderman will not take. I'm going to use all blocks and then spawn a bunch of endermen, and see which blocks the endermen do not take, and those can be the safest houses to build with. And if it's anything that's potentially dangerous, don't use it because somebody could blow up your house easily. Like TNT, for instance. I'm going to name this world video game mode creative. Created a new world, and now here we go. It's creative, so I can create all this stuff. Like instantly. And see, like it's super flat. What? No.
It's still super flat.
We're not using the village. Village is a no-no. We're using this.
One time I turned a village into a volcano. One time I turned our whole village into a huge puddle of lava.
And together with that professor. Heck out of here to a nice, clean, open plain. Right here, for instance. See, the village is nowhere in sight.
Why? Now what?
And now, stop kicking my chair, actually. Stop. Now, I will take a bunch of blocks.
That will
Actual blocks.
lava.
Not like those skimpy little bars and paint. Actual cobwebs. Actual blocks. Because you can't make a house out of glass panes. It's too easy for someone to break into. And iron bars and vines, forget it. Just forget it. Too easy to break into. So first,
Vines is used.
these are the actual blocks you can use without it being too hard to get to. All types of wood are the same. Wood.
But woods can catch on fire if Enderman takes lava and places it right next to him.
So, I'm going to take all the possible things you can use. All the possible first-timer things you can use. Cactus, I guess I'll do that. And I'll place a block of each. Snow blocks are possible to obtain. Wooden planks are possible to obtain. Nether brick is possible to obtain. See how much stuff there is that's really kind of possible to obtain? And then stone. Now I'll place one block of each with a 1 block distance in between. That way the enderman cannot pick like all of them at once. They have to progress slowly, and we can tell the difference between each block. Oops, I need sand right there. I forgot cactus needs sand, like actual sand. Cactus needs... Thatcher, stop it. Cactus needs sand.
Cactus can grow under all circumstances.
Oops. It won't turn instant my own. So now that we've done 5, it's time for 6, which I believe is snow. 7 is wooden planks. is nether brick. 9 is stone. And then we will have a 10. Because I'm going to try all possible things you can obtain. TNT doesn't count. Glowstone counts. But like stuff you can obtain. Stuff you can get. Stuff that you can actually like hood. Bedrock does not work. Bricks are easy enough to hood. You can do those. Oh shoot, I got 2 bricks. Sorry guys. Moss stones. Obsidian, I guess will do. Netherrack, I guess will do. Soul sand, we have to do. We have to use soul sand. Wood, we already did. Yeah. Remember that. Ice, you can't really obtain, so we're not going to do that. Melon and sponge just don't count as blocks in my book. All the wools are the same.
Sponge is a block.
Be quiet, that's right.
That's actually called
stone.
cheese, and Endermen love cheese, so don't ever do that.
Mycelium, which is the
Mushroom grass.
which is the mushroom grass in the mushroom biome. These aren't blocks. Glass is a block. And then we'll do the TNT, the bookshelf, the wool. There's just so much we've got to cut. There's not too much left to cover for blocks. For actual blocks you can build your house out of.
Glass, not a good idea. Glowstone.
Be
Ooh,
quiet.
right.
Be
But too hard.
quiet.
Brick house.
Shut.
Too hard too.
Shut it, Thatcher. Now, I don't recommend some of these because that can only be found in the mushroom biome.
Glowstone is
Stop
pretty
it,
hard to make 'cause you have to
Thatcher.
go to the nether.
Be quiet before I tell Daddy, and he makes you be quiet. Yes, my annoying little brother is going to be constantly annoying. Unless I tell my dad to make him.
Obsidian, pretty hard to make a house.
Soul sand is kind of hard. Stuff from the nether is kind of hard. It's just my sort of... Why do I have that here?
That's endstone.
Oh, yeah, the end stone.
Oh my god, that is so hard to get. Don't even bother trying to make that.
And then I already
Sorry,
did the glass.
Pretty nice house.
See, look at that. Look at all that over there. We've almost covered all the blocks.
That's
We've almost
pretty
covered
much
all
all the hard ones.
We've almost covered all the blocks. Just need to scroll down. Just the TNT.
TNT is a horrible idea. Someone can blow your house with that.
Like, even if the Endermen don't pick up the TNT, don't even bother, because since these are out in the open, it's a lot more likely that these are going to get taken. And I'm not doing mechanisms, okay? Just blocks. And who cares about the color of the wool? It's the same deal. Now I'm going to look down. Melon blocks don't count because it's kind of hard to get those. I'm looking for actual blocks here. Okay,
And
I guess
somebody can eat your house if you make it out of the melon blocks.
Okay. I have my Enderman egg on it.
TNT. Bookshelves. Ah, that's pretty hard to make.
And then the wool. And we are done.
That's a pretty long thing, Hunter. And it only took you 8 minutes. That's pretty much an hour, if you ask me.
It only took 8 minutes for me to do this. And look at how
That's
much
pretty
I've already
long.
placed. So we're going to place some Endermen. And whichever materials remain standing at the end of a period of 5 minutes. Ooh, look, slime ball.
Looks like a slime died.
Yeah, right into the cactus. That's why cactus might as well be a good idea. The Enderman tries to pick it up, it'll probably die. So cactus might be a good idea for a house.
But I can't place them right next to each other because they teleport. They're not going to take it. Fly up in the air. If they see you, they're going to teleport.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly. So my brother actually had a good idea for once, and that I should fly. That stupid Enderman can pick this stuff up.
Looks like it took some blocks.
Ooh, look, it took a block. It took a block. See, look. So sand is a no, because that block got taken. See, cactus is pretty good. See, look, that enderman there has the sand. Not many of these blocks are being taken by the enderman. Trust me, they will be taken.
It looks like the endermen don't really like what you're doing to them. They'll probably pick up anything that they practically like. Like a natural thing from the world and that you crafted. That's what they'll probably take.
See, look, the sand got
The
stuck.
slime. What an enderman can take a slime or zombie.
Sand is a no-no, because watch the enderstone. The endstone. Look at all this.
Look, stone was taken.
Stone was taken by the enderman.
This is pretty hard because all the endermen
Look.
teleport.
The dirt block didn't get taken. Look at all the stuff that didn't get taken.
So endermen aren't really the much mob who'd actually take stuff.
See, look, they're not taking too much stuff. That means all these materials are good for building a house out of.
Except the sand.
Except the sand and the stone. Those got taken. See, look, it tried to pick up the cactus
stone
block.
is great. Cactus is pretty good, but you have your house. But that would be.
I think the enderman just died on the cactus.
Yeah. Spawn so much.
See, look, there's a whole bunch more, and they're taking more stuff. Glass seems good. They don't seem to be touching the glass at all.
They seem like they're not touching the stone either.
Yeah, a whole lot of this stuff isn't being touched. I think I know the problem. It needs to be daytime. That's when they're a lot more active, I think.
They're pretty much teleport. I don't know why they would take blocks.
So this is probably it. The materials that you see here that have not been stolen are the ones that are probably the best for building a house out of.
The sandstone is good. The sand is...
Anything that's been taken, don't bother even trying to use it if it's been taken.
But endermen are pretty rare, so...
So don't bother trying to use sand or stone. Those two, or I think that was clay actually. Don't use sand or, let me look. I used stone. I don't think stone got taken. No, actually, I think that was oh my gosh, I think that was wool. Either wool or the mushroom grass. I think that was the mushroom grass that got taken. Yeah, that was the mushroom grass that got taken. Don't use mushroom grass either in the mushroom biome.
Hunter, you use mushroom grass. Why did you use it? You know that's super bad.
I just found that out, Gotcha. See, look, the mushroom grass got taken.
I don't know why endermen would want to take TNT. TNT isn't such a good idea.
They want to take
super hard to make.
dirt too. That dirt block, even though it didn't get stolen yet, that's probably because it's jutting up above the ground. Maybe. But they stole a couple of the blocks. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this. And now you see which blocks are safe to build your house out of. I'll give you an update on zombie protection. Now I'll build a house out of each of these in my next video and see which one gets the most blocks stolen by an enderman. Bye!